All right, everyone. Good morning, and I'm still in Perth as well. All right, this week, so it's been quite interesting. I actually didn't take any trades, and I just want to talk about what I'm looking at taking for next week. Now, my main concern this week, I don't sort of have a specialist area in trading lower time frames. So obviously, there was a little bit of volatility on, and now the Aussie dollar did actually really run. So congrats to anyone that played that. Um, that daily candle there is very interesting. That is it's bullish. It closed near the high as well. Want to see what happens for next week as well with US dollar. It's sort of weakened actually, to be fair, to end the week off. And I was a little unsure what NFP was going to be like, and it surprised in the past before, and it had stung me. So I just decided not to participate to end the week off with. And earlier in the week, obviously, we had the Iran situation, so it didn't offer me clarity. So with risk going off and then risk coming back on again, it was a little messy. So I decided not to participate, and that's all right. It's I'm sort of realizing, my gut instinct is typically not correct, and I need to take a little bit of time to gather the information before I just jump in. Now, what I'm also looking at with risk on sentiment currently, well, what it appears to be with all the dialogue that's gone on and everything, and even though Iran struck, you know, an airbase where the U.S. troops were, it seems like things have actually calmed down a lot, which is good to see. Honestly, it's good to see. But CAD Yen was a potential breakout. Now with this here, um, so it sort of was testing this resistance here. It came up. I didn't take the trade. Again, because of the NFP situation, it traded lower, and it's hovering right now. So honestly, that's a potential buy trade for me there, for a bounce off support. So we'll see what that offers next week. No, I talked about the Aussie dollar as well. Let's get the Euro US dollar up. Everyone loves talking about that. So, okay. Again, as you can see across the board, it was a little bit of US weakness as well, especially to finish the week off with. So, let's get the daily up. I'm getting better at this. Look at me. Okay, so in the grand scheme of things, I mean, I do have an indicator there, but let's just disregard that for now. Just actually look at the price action. It's, it could reverse. I mean, just looking at that candle there, it would be a little aggressive to get in, but I mean, you'd have to stop just below the low. And, well, to me, I'd put it even lower because if you do that there, you have to understand there's an accumulation of stops and you're vulnerable to stop hunting there as well. So, something to pay close attention to. Um, Yeah, again with the Euro US dollar, I want to see how the US dollar does react at the start of the week. So, and I believe it Monday is a holiday in the US as well, so it's going to be Tuesday where um, there'll be potential trade. So I'm in a group that has been trading the pound Aussie, and it does look like it's showing signs of weakness. Let's get up the weekly here and really see what's going on. Yeah, that's a nice candle there, actually. That one. It's a nice candle, and it's sort of continued. It bounced a little bit, so it could be fizzling out here. So we'll see with that. Like I said, with the Aussie strengthening and it's testing, and I think it did penetrate 69 cents. So let me just see that. And the pound has been showing weakness as well. So let me just see. 69. So it did get over 69 cents. So that's interesting with the Aussie. And look, it looks like it might be ready to go on a little bit of a tear, but we'll see. The Australian economy is not, it's vulnerable. Um, but the US is sort of It's got the geopolitical situation going on as well. But just looking at the technicals there, early stage long, just with a potential trend that could start forming there. So I actually like the Aussie dollar long, to be fair. Okay, so back now to the pound Aussie. We've done that. Let's just touch base on gold here, guys. Oh, and the USD CAD. Look at me. This is the first time I've seen the charts since they closed as well. Normally I like to check first thing in the morning. I guess it is first thing in the morning, sort of. It's not even 9 o'clock. Okay, so it is. I thought it was later. Um, so with oil, obviously it'd been fluctuating a lot with the situation with Iran, but it seems to have found some stability, um, which is good. So I'm just looking at this. Let's get up the daily chart. It sort of looks like it is a long. It's bottomed out. It's been rallying. We'll see again what the US dollar wants to do on Tuesday though. So it's something on the radar. Like USD CAD, Euro is the Swissy, much the same. So we'll continue watching that. And USD yen, USD yen, baby. So I've been watching this a little bit, and that's quite the candle there actually as well. So this is teetering on, a tightrope, and we'll just see what it wants to do. It's got some strong resistance on the daily to get through. It's going to need a catalyst. So at one point I was strictly technicals, but I definitely have blended in some fundamentals to help my trading because they do help and they do move the markets. So it's something I'm going to keep my eye on. Look, to be fair, it looks more of a short than a long right now. But that daily candle there to finish the week off is interesting to me. So we'll we'll monitor that. I'll monitor that because I mean this is a point of interest for the traders now. You got guys who wanted to go high. You got people who are like, wow, this is sold off before. So there's money being poured into this. So it's definitely something worth paying attention to. And then gold. So gold had a little bit of a bounce too. Closed the gap that it made at the start of the week. I mean, just looking at this, it's more of a long than anything, to be fair. I keep blocking that camera, guys. I'm sorry. Need more coffee. But let me just see. That would sort of be tentatively where the stop would be. It's 40. Alright, so okay. Again, I hate to keep saying this, but we need to see what the start of next week offers. Alright, and then we'll go from there. But there's a few setups there. You know, there's the Aussie long, there's the pound Aussie short, USD yen long potentially, the CAD long, Swissy long, gold long maybe. So there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot going on, guys. But I'll keep you updated. It'll be a Tuesday video. Still in Perth for a little while, I think. And more updates to come about any positions that I get into. Thanks, guys, and have a great weekend. Bye for now.